Can I actually stretch this? Oh, I could. I don't know. Are you guys able to hear me? I don't know if I should have my mic a little bit louder. Phantom, are you able to hear me? Maybe a bit louder. Are you guys able to hear the music and myself? I'm just trying something new here. Okay, so barely can hear me. If you guys can actually just let me know if you can hear me, that'd be perfect. I'm still trying to test this mic thing, and I might have to learn how to speak a little bit louder. Okay, perfect. And are you able to hear the music a little bit? I don't want it to like overgo my own voice. Can't hear the music. Okay, so I'll fix the music a little bit. And how is this better? So Koro, I'm just trying to figure out how to get the music to work at the same time, because I feel like when I'm drawing, I tend to forget to talk. Alright, so I wonder if I can do this? Or does that make the... I don't know! Maybe too loud. Is the music at a good level? Volume? No! Okay, I'll try to fix this. Okay. So basically for today, I'll be trying to do like some videos on how I make my own drawings and how I do like the faces and stuff like that. So for myself, I just want to make sure that the music is not going over my own voice and stuff like that. So would this level of music be okay? Oh yeah, I might have to refresh for me to be able to type, but then you guys might hear my loud keyboard too. Okay. So if the music is fine and you guys are able to hear me, then that's awesome. I might try to put the mic a little bit closer. We shall see. I personally just have a very, very soft voice, so it's gonna be a little bit, you can hear your hair growing. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. So for this video, basically, I'm not scripting anything because if I script things, I tend to forget to breathe. So I'm just gonna wing it, and hopefully, it turns out okay. So now. I'll try, Lisa, I'll try. I got a lot of water because I'm not used to talking, and hopefully it works okay. Okay. So from this morning, a lot of people were wanting to learn how to do eyes, clothes, gender, lighting, male, female, body shapes, proportion, before and after of my art. But for no, I'm not used to talking. As a child, I was always quiet and I was always like in the back just drawing, so learning to speak will be a little tricky. But as I was saying, for the before and after arts, basically those will be my redraw videos. So you will see what I used to draw back then, and I'll be doing a updated version of what I had, of my art right now, anyways. So for that one, I'm not gonna really keep it because I know that I'll eventually do more. I actually have tons of tabs on my Firefox and all these different arts that I really want to redo. I know there was someone the other day that did pick up on my comments on how I had like 2 dump trucks full of old sketches. But the thing is, with those sketches, I would go every year, go through my stuff and get rid of the drawings I didn't like. And then when I moved out of my parents' place for college, I mostly just threw all of those things out in the trash because there was no really any point on keeping them in a small apartment. So I think before I start on the eyes, I want to focus on how to do like anime heads. So I think that's what I'm going to be focusing first today, is the anime heads, how I draw them and how other people draw them, and see the difference, and maybe you'll see which type of how you draw them differently and stuff. English. Alright. So I'm going to hide the list. So now we are going to be doing heads. Probably spelled that wrong, but that's okay. I was very bad at language. So okay. So one thing I do notice a lot in the anime communities when they do their drawings, they tend to just draw their heads from a circle, and then they just kind of have that cross, and then they kind of use that for like, this is the top of the head, this is the bottom, and then eventually they would start to shape the face like this. So that's one way for them to do it, but for myself, as you can tell, I keep messing up the cheeks. So for myself, I personally don't like this method because it doesn't really give me the full shape that I need. So this is what regular tutorials look like. And then they definitely have like, oh, this is the eyes, and then they have like your ears. But for myself, it is basically a little different. You'll have a little bit more shapes actually. So I'm just gonna lower the music a little bit because talking loud is actually making me super thirsty. Oh yeah, I should totally put swirly glasses. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do that. just let's remove that. And then swirly glasses. Like Melvin from Sailor Moon. Alright, so the best way for me to show you how I do my face, I'll use my own face as an example to show you how I basically figured out how I want to do my face. Okay. So basically, here's my face. I'm just gonna stretch this a bit more here. So when you're looking at a face, you're kind of looking at your shapes that you want to have. So for myself, I see 3 shapes in my own face, if that makes any sense. So if I'm gonna take a light color here, for myself, I look at here as a square, okay? So this is gonna be my base face. But then I also have the circle here, okay? And then I also have a triangle. So that's how I do my own anime faces, is I look at more shapes to help me do more details. And at least this way, I'm not gonna mess up my cheeks as much as this version over here. Oh, Cora! Trust me, I don't look like this every day. But yeah, so basically I have my circle, well, I guess it's a rectangle, and boop, and then my triangle. So with using these bases over here, so basically when I'm using these 3 shapes, I know what I'm going to be doing for my side faces. So if I'm just going to hide this part here, I'm just going to move this a little bit over here. So we have our base shapes. So if you want to do a side view, so this is going to be your front. Now for the side view, I'm using the same 2 shapes, but for the triangle, I'll have it a little bit different. So again, circle, your square will be right in the middle of that circle, and then for your triangle, we're gonna do a side triangle. So then you can have your neck and your body, just the usual body shapes. So then usually for the nose, I'll be kind of like looking for the shape of that circle to go down, and then I'll just bring the nose up, and then I just kind of connect the tip of the nose to the bottom of the chin, and then just kind of go this way, like a bit straight but not quite straight, because with chins you can have chins that go from here to here, so it all depends on the body fat and whatnot like that. So for myself, it's like this one. Alright, so now that we know the basics of how to do the face, then we can pretty much go on to making the eyes. So then I usually like to go like this. So basically, because the way I visualize the head in my head, I don't need to do all of the steps for this, but until you learn how to do the steps and mentally visualize it, I do highly recommend to do that version, because it does help a lot. So because you see with the squares, it actually lets me know where the ears start, right? And then where my nose start, and then at the middle of that triangle, then you have the mouth. And then you got your eyes, and then a little bit halfway here, then you have the eyebrows, and then you got your hairline? Yeah. Oh, like I said, I'm not very good at explaining stuff, so I'm trying my best. So for the line art that's really smooth, I personally struggle with it. As you can see, like I have like a lot of sketchings and like badness. So if I really want something smooth, then I'll be using my line work tool, because basically that does the smoothing for me. So you see how nice and smooth that is, and oh, it's so pretty. But yes, so now that we know the basic of the head, now I can actually go on how to draw the eyes. So I will name this layer head, I guess. And okay. Yeah. Alright, so that's done. But you know what? I'm still going to be using this here. I'm just going to paste it on another layer. Gonna hide that. Where's the screen come from? Oh yeah, it's over here. Oh my gosh. And make sure you keep on track of your layers if you're doing this on the computer, because I tend to forget. So yeah, once you get to your base head, we're going to be doing the eye shapes. So let's just put that over here. So one thing you'll notice is if I actually, you know what, I'm going to do a couple things here. Yeah. Because one thing I've noticed very much so is the difference between the regular eyes, the serious eyes, and like the chibi cuteness eyes as well. So if you want to do the chibi ones, let me just merge these down, so then I can erase a few things here. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of that. So my most preferred is definitely this one. But if I'm going to be doing a chibi, I'll be switching the head a little bit. I'll tend to use just a random square. And so for chibi heads, instead of this shape, I'll tend to kind of do a nice square with rounded edge. That way I have the cuteness of the like round little cheeks, and then so basically a marshmallow. Yeah, you know what? You're drawing a marshmallow. Marshmallow head. Marshmallow. Okay, yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, that works. So then with the chibi faces, I like to draw my eyes way bigger, as always. And then, again, the nose and the mouth are about the same spot. But then for the adults, I like to do the eyes a bit higher. Kind of like over here. Kind of like halfway to the ear. Yeah. And then like the serious face. Because I feel like in anime they always have like the squinty eyes for like the super serious character. It'd be like, yeah, I'm an adult. So you got regular adult, chibi, and then adult. Yep. Okay, so now that we know the basics of the heads, legitimately now we're doing the eyes. Because I'm not sure like how long I'm gonna be doing these streams, because I don't know if people are willing to learn how I color them on top of that, but we'll see, right? So I will now hide this layer. And I'm gonna move this and this. Ah, yes. Boop. Okay, so how to explain eyes.
What?
Alright, teaching you how to make eyes. So with eyes, it will tend to be usually for myself like a circle, an oval, let's get this fixed, an olive, no, olive, almond, yeah, let's go with almond. Let's bring those a little bit closer. I'm just going to make these a little, nope, not that one. Oh my gosh, is this it? No. I want brightness to be pale. There we go. Yeah. No, I'm not Googling how to explain eyes. So with eye shapes, what I like to do is kind of take those shapes here. Because, I mean, if you look at a person, they all have different eye shapes and whatnot. So it all depends on your style as well. And it's a lot about the shapes, which I don't know all their names, unfortunately. And if I do, it'll probably be in French, and most of you probably don't speak it. But, you know, that's okay. Alright, so back to the eye shapes. So with the classical anime shape eyes, you would have that like, kind of like an upside down, see? No. I don't know how to explain this, but this shape here. And then I just like to put a little line here just to do the bottom lash. Well, for these ones, it's like the classical like Sailor Moon eyes. That's just like really nice and big. But then these are the ones I tend to go a lot, is the one over here that kind of does like a wing eyeliner type look, which is definitely my favorite. Oh, you know, one more. That's cute. And then with this specific eye, I don't want to do it like really in the middle. I just kind of like just do a few lashes just to give me the illusion that, you know, you have that bottom lashes right there. And I think with a lot of like the Bleach characters, they'll have like this shaped eye. Yeah. And then I feel like if you're gonna put your lids, the crease of the lids, can either change their facial expression. Oh, you're part French, Cora? Nice. Very nice. So I find with with the eyes, basically, if you put the lids, it does create like different emotions as well. Like if you have no lids here, it just feels like they're super childlike and not very adult, I guess. But then like the moment that you put the lid here, they just feel a bit more older. That's what I've noticed for myself. But I always like to put the lids because, especially if you're doing like eyeshadows and stuff like that, it works. And a cute little one over here. And then when it comes to the iris inside, it tends to usually be about the same shape, I find, as the eye itself. So for the Sailor Moon one, let's do this nice oval shape. And for this one, because it is an almond shape, we're just going to stick to a circle because it's more realistic. Hello, Dreamling! Oh, ben merci! And then again with this one, another circle, but a little bit more of the oval shape, just to try to match it and be all nice and pretty. And for this one, I just tend to go nice and square. It's my usually go-to look for guy faces because I don't really draw guys that often. So those are both basically the basic eye shapes that I tend to do. If you look at other animes, they do have different shapes, more square, more round, more, you know, they all tend to be very different. Like if you look at, what is it, Dragon Ball Z? They literally have just like this, it looks like a little ghost, but it's not. So then you have like your little eyeball here. And then that would be, I think that's about Dragon Ball Z eyes. I haven't watched in forever. Actually, I haven't watched a lot of anime in a while. Oh gosh. And then with the Sailor Moon, they tend to have a lot of these circles here. And for some reason, they like to do the little triangle bits for some reason. But I mean, it works too. Aww. And then this is my go-to anime eye as well. But for myself, I don't tend to do the dark part here, as you guys see in the middle. I like to do my little half moon. For some reason, I feel like it looks prettier that way. But it all depends on what you like and what's your style on the art drawing this. And as for the guys, I don't like to do a lot of like circle bits because I feel like it just makes them more girly looking. So I kind of do like more rough shapes. So in their bits, I'd be like, yeah, let's do like the nice squares. And for this type of eye, I like them doughy. Doughy? Is that the word? Dewy? Maybe? Oh gosh. Because usually with those ones I like to have like a gradient that goes down. And then I'll just have the shiny bit over here and here. Yeah, do. Thanks, Lisa. But then even if with this guy it's still like my typical man eye, like I still can change it into like a very sexy girl face. So it all really depends on the lashes as well. Alright, so if I'm going to be doing, I'll have you multiply. And yeah, I did that right. Okay. I can't even think straight. Let's just remove this little bit here. I might have to Google how Dragon Ball Z color their eyes because I really do not remember. I mean, with Sailor Moon it's pretty easy. It's just basically just like this. So they have it pretty basic of just like you have your main color and then you have the dark just as a shadow. And as for this one over here, I like to have the airbrush. Let's make it nice and big and just kind of fade it over. You don't want it too much, you still want to have that light color and just fade it a bit. I'll just remove all of that here. It kind of looks like she's hypnotized, but we'll fix that soon. And again, with this eye, I like to do it a lot with the faded as well. But when it comes to eyes, I like to do multiple layers just to get that nice depth in the eyes, to give them more life. So that's why I don't tend to do a lot of cell shading when it comes to my eyes. I'll just remove this bit here. I'm just gonna take another layer here and oh, I seem to have gotten something here. Oh, excellent. Perfect. Okay. So when it comes to Dragon Ball Z eyes, let's get that done. Thank you, Lisa! So with Dragon Ball Z eyes, they'll have this bit here. And from the looks of it, like this. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's do that. So hypothetically, this one's done. And maybe this one's done too. Oh, and because I do tend to do these streams quite randomly, mostly on my days off, if you guys want to click that little bell icon, I think with that bell icon it actually gives you a notification when I actually stream. So if you want to be notified right away when I randomly feel like drawing, it would be cool if you guys click that, so then you guys don't miss anything. But like I usually do, if you miss something, I'll just do like a fast forward stream. Although in this case, because it's a tutorial, I'm just going to keep it as the length that it is, because there's no point of fast forwarding something if you can't learn from it, right? Alright, so for my second layer, I like to do a little bit of a different color change. So notice that I started here on the wheel, but then I'm kind of going down. So I'm going to do the same thing again, just airbrush over. Now you see how the difference between this one that I haven't touched and this one that I have touched, you have like a beautiful flow. So we're just going to do the same thing on here, and it just gives more depth to it. So I'm just going to put clipping, because that's just gonna kind of erase everything that's untouched and not colored and whatnot. I'm just gonna remove this bit here. Okay. So then I'm just going to merge this down here. And what's a cool thing about Paint Tool Sai is that you have multiple modes that you can be using for that. So if I'm going to go back with the same color that I went, I'm just gonna go here. Like right now you don't see very much, but then I'm just gonna cross over to the light side. Very badly done, but it's just to show you guys a little example. So this is what the normal mode looks like. If I go multiply, it'll go darker. If I do screen, usually it brings it nice and bright. So usually I'll do my shading highlights with that. And another one is the overlay. So basically it's like a transparent over your color. Luminosity, I like that one a lot, especially for like the shiny bits. It just makes it pop out way more. And the shade is what I will tend to go for. With the shade, even if it looks really, really dark right now, just mix the opacity and then that'll just fix that right up. So you can still see the main gradient that you have, but you still have that nice shadow bit. So let me just fix that over here. And there we go. And with this one, I will do the nice bit here. There we go. Alright. So it's starting to look a little bit more alive in this one. Alright, so we're gonna just merge that back down, go back to the normal, and just to be different, I will be using some blue. Let's put some shading here. So what's cool about eyes, you can do as many colors as you want, just to make it nice and different. No. So Dreamlink, I'll try to be as PG-13 as possible, so there won't be any pervy things in here. So again, I'll just do my multiply, and then just kind of figure out which shade that I prefer. So in this point, I like my regular, but let's try this one. No, that one's not good. So it's like a lot of toying around with what you want, right? So, you know what, I'm gonna stick to the multiply. Oh, but I really like the blue. No, I'm gonna do multiply. Alright, so I'm gonna merge that down. So now for myself, like, this bottom bit, no, top bit. This top half is dark enough for myself. I don't want it too dark to the point where it fuses with the black line art over here. So now I like to go back to the bottom bit where it's nice and bright. And actually, this one needs a bit of help, so I'm gonna fix that. No, I just made it worse. I'm sorry, Phantom. I'll try to be good. Alright, so for this one I like to do a bit more on that. And then for this particular eye, I like to do the little stripey things. I don't know how to say that in English. But let's call them stripey things for now. So let's merge that down. Now, for colors, I like to go for a color that looks nice on it. So because it is a green eye for this one, we're gonna go for yellow. And I like to just go over here. So this is another thing that I started recently, is just to do the nice bottom bit, just to give more shine. So in this case, for the other eye, I'm just gonna boop over here. So then it's starting to look alive. So I'm gonna just use this screen and fade it a little bit. So you still have some green, but you still have some yellow. So we are going to merge that down. And then, this is my favorite bit, is the luminosity for this one. Just kind of do the cute little marks here. Just all the shinies. More shinies here. Because with luminosity, it makes it so much brighter. What if I look too dead? Oh, Phantom. So back to the luminosity, like you'll notice it's quite bright. So usually just, again with the opacity, that's your trick to getting that different look that you want. So in this case, I'm gonna say the first eye is done, but for the second one, I want to fix and make it look more alive. So let's get rid of that, and let's turn this to a normal layer. Time for the shinies! Alright, so I had this bit over here. Let's kind of erase all of that here. So with the shinies, I like to go for the kind of harsh lines, but then come back with the airbrush, and just keep on pressing until you're happy enough that it looks nice and shiny. And ta-da! Although I feel like I need some shinies here. Let's just do that. I like my shinies so much. I'm sorry. Let's do that. And there we go. Alrighty. So yeah. So that's how I tend to color my eyes differently. A quick version anyways. Does Sai enable you to change colors? Yes, they do. So let's hypothetically just grab this one. So what I like about Sai is if you go to like the hue and saturation, you go to your preview to make sure that you see it. So then you can actually just change your eye color. Ooh, I actually really like this one. So, yeah. I kind of got distracted by the pretty colors. Oh my gosh. But yes, with Sai, you can indeed change your colors. That's what I tend to do if I'm not quite happy with if I'm not happy with the colors or the color scheme, because I love purple so much. Like at work, I have purple hair, I have purple scrubs, and the doctors to the point it's just like, oh yeah, just Rose will help you. She's the one with the purple hair. But yes, so I kind of lost where I was going. Oh my gosh, yes. So Sai, you can change your colors and everything like that. So let's go for this one. But one thing though, the hue and saturation can only do so much. I mean, you can have my shinies, but can't I don't know how to give them to you. But so with the hue and saturation, you can only do so much because sometimes the color will clash and just look really off. So let's see. Yeah, I don't really like this one. So let's see if the saturation does anything. No, luminescence, not really. You know what? Yeah, that looks a bit better. But difference on so the difference on the colors will be different with the hues and stuff, because I've noticed that sometimes if I shade something and I change the hues, then the colors just, some parts will look nice, some parts won't. So it all really depends on the colors you choose, and if you don't like it, then you can always just go back with another layer on top of it and try to fix the mistake or the color changes. Aw, well hi Kari. Hope you won't be too sleepy. So like in this case, we got a brown eye, and I don't really like the brown that they gave me. So I'm just gonna kind of just do a color tool, and I like my browns with a little bit of a red tone to them. So then I'm just gonna go back and replace that. So then just go a little bit darker. I know it looks a bit weird because I still have the sketches on the side here, but I was bad and I put it on the same layer. So don't do like me, kids. Change your layers. And let's do this. And let's get rid of that. Make it all nice and pretty. Now, I feel like this eye is kind of bland, but I know it's like a Sailor Moon style, so I need to fix it for my style. But I don't really do a lot of brown eyes now that I think of it, because my eye color tends to be from a weird olive green to silver to blue. It really does change quite a bit. You know what? Let's put some yellow highlights, just like Jules Chan said. So I want overlay? No, that just makes it ugly. And then I like to kind of go over it. Oh, well, I hope you feel better, Kari. I haven't drawn body shapes yet. Right now, I did the heads and the eyes. So I guess we can move on to body shapes and stuff like that. Since I'm assuming that at this point you have a bit of an idea of how to color them and how to draw them and stuff like that. So I'm thinking if I do like all of the heads, the eyes and whatnot, I could probably go back to the stream and kind of separate them in bits and parts, so then people can just pick and choose what they want to learn. So yeah. So let's just get rid of all of that. Whoops. So a lot of people, when it comes to bodies, they like to do the counting of the head amount of heads that they need. I don't use that, so which is bad for me, I guess. But I mean, it never really did anything bad so far. Because with bodies, again, I will use shapes. So let's just do a nice thing here. So again, typically I got my circle, my square, and my triangle for the head that I do. And then I like to do like a little hourglass shape. Because to me, the hourglass is the same in both ways. Like, I know in real life people will have different heights for torsos and whatnot, but for my characters I typically use this shape. And then for my legs, like about this. Is this about 8 heads? I don't know. You know what? I'm curious. Let's copy paste that. And display paste and just out of curiosity, really. Kind of lopsided, but what is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so I'm a little bit short on it, but whatevs. I think the regular is 8. 8 heads? Maybe? Stuffs. I need help, male body, please, because mine looks so... Cora, I will admit, myself, I struggle with man bodies. So, I will try my best to show, things. But, yes. And then the boobs over here. And then the hips. And the shoulders. And your neck. So, with myself, if I'm using myself as example, my elbows kind of stop where my ribs are. So like, let's pretend these are the ribs. So my elbow stops here, and then if I just kind of, yeah, and then my wrists kind of stop over here, and then you have your hands. But maybe that's just my body shape as a fluffy person. And then just do your nice shapes. I usually tend to do just teardrops, I guess, for that. And so I'll do a better job with a different color. Female. I call boobs. Calling boobs upper butt cheeks is interesting. And for men, you know what? I'm gonna be a butt and kinda copy this bit here. No! I'm just pressing the wrong keys. Psh, whatevs. Just redraw it. Maybe I should get another color. And then for the males. So, same thing. You draw your head and your triangle bit. But with guys, I don't do this little bit here. I literally just do a rectangle. So I'm not good at drawing guys, but I try my best. And then I kind of just draw like little panties on them, I guess. So again, then you got the arms. And your legs. Okay, well, he's taller, so that's kind of messing me up. No! Can I just shrink you a bit? Wow. Yeah, close enough. There we go. He has legs now! Alright. So like I said, I'm not very good at drawing guys, but this is as much as I get for the line art and stuff. So let's just bring that a bit lighter. So we're gonna start with the girls. And I'm just gonna go back to a black line art. And I'm just going to bring this down a bit. Again. Whoops, that didn't look nice. Your neck. So with girls, usually their shoulders kind of slouch, I guess would be the word for it. Welcome to the stream, Weebark. hoping I pronounced that right. And then with the boobs, which with anime, boobs are not, oh gosh, how do I boobs are not perfectly round. They're more like this. Cause like with gravity and stuff, it just like flops, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But they're clearly not like this. Like, no. No, no, no. Not like balloons, yeah. So, again, with real boobs, they have the gravity working against them. So, then you have your collarbone. And then, let's say the navel's about there. Let's draw clothes so, you know, she's not fully naked. And let's get her some underwears too. I don't want this video to be a flag for nakedness. And usually with thighs, they start nice and thick, and then they kind of narrow down to the knees. Tend to be like a little circle bit here. And then you have your calf muscles, so you kind of want to get back slowly into the calf muscle until it goes back down to the ankles. And then feet, which are going to be triangles for now. So again, we're just going to repeat the same process for the other leg. And there we go. And again, like I said, with the arms, mine tend to kind of stop where the rib cage is. That kind of looks creepy right now, but yes. So mine tends to stop over here with the rib cage. Let's just remove this so it's less creepy. So if you're not fluffy like me, usually arms go nice and straight. And then, again, for the forearm, you'll have a bit more muscle over here. And then we have the hand, which will just be a square for now. So let's just repeat the same thing here. Because like you'll notice that your fingers kind of go like to half your thigh depending on your height. If you're short, it might vary. If you're tall, it might vary. So again, it all depends on your body type. So let's just do some little nubs here for the hands. Let's bring that back down. I'll be doing the hands and feet another time. Alright, so let's attempt the guy's body. I do not guarantee all the things with the man body. So yeah. So let's just get over here. You know what, he's kind of slouching a wee bit. Let's see if I can fix that. I don't want a slouchy dude. That's gonna bug me. Let's straighten you up, yeah? and let's fix your legs too. Bwop. There we go. How do you draw guys lower thingamabob? Not for this video. Alright, so back to the faces for the man thing. Lost for words. And okay. So with men, they usually have thicker necks. So I kind of go like, not like, with her I kind of tend to go like where the chin kind of stops over here. But for guys, I like to do it over here because it's like nice and thick and you're just like, yeah, such man. And then with guys, they have more like broad shoulders, so I tend to go like buffness, which probably not the best thing, but whatevs.
So
I don't want him to be like Super Saiyan looking either. So if you notice with, excuse me, if you notice with the hourglass shape that I kind of did some shading, I'll tend to have like the man chest area around this bit. And with guys, they do have a bit of like a curve, but not as much as the girls do. And then let's there we go. All the things. And from a lot of pictures, it just goes down. So with guys, I will tend to do like nice thick arms because I figure they're not going to be like slim very much like girls do, but if you're a guy with like a slim figure or very thin, then I would tend to go for this type of arms. But like I said, I don't draw guys that often, so that's as much as it can get with me anyways. And guys don't really have that many. You know what, let's give you boxers first. Yep, let's get the boxers. And oh, thank you. And I feel like the guys have like a much more pronounced calf because they're like more muscly than girls, so I tend to like kind of get extra length here. And again, little stubs just for now for the legs and the arms. Little mitten hands. So again, your fingers should be ending about halfway down the thigh. So that's, he's not the best looking. You could definitely tell I'm better at girls, like way better. With guys, I usually will take more time than needed.
We ain't got no budgets.
So until I get better, I might do like an extra an updated version on how to draw guys. So then you got your female, and then you got your male. And now with chibis, I do them differently. So let's do chibis.
I don't have to show you any stinking badges. The other police, where are your badges?
So because I was so busy on drawing, I'm gonna try to see if I missed any comments and stuff like that.
Badges. Badges. The other police,
Zombie pose.
where are your badges? You know. Badges. You know. Stinking
Okay.
badges.
I think I'm pretty much up to date. Though it's getting really hard to talk. I need more water. Okie dokies. So for chibis, a massive head. You know what? Let me go back in color. A massive head. And then I kind of just do like kind of like a little triangle almost body. I think it's about the same size as maybe the head's a little bit bigger. But like I said, with the chibis, I do a marshmallow for their heads. So let's draw their marshmallow here. And then I'll try to keep the base body shape, but yeah. This. Okay, yeah, I drew my little triangle a bit too big. And with the legs, I kind of just, I started to draw them like really cute like this. Like with little nubbies, because they're just adorable. And then let's just get them like this. A little thumbs up here. So that's basically how I would do my chibi bodies, is just circle and and like this shape here. I don't know, I don't remember the name. And then you want your tubes, but they shrink over here until it looks like this. Where is this porch? I will draw the upper butt cheeks. And I don't know if you've noticed from all my drawings, I like to draw big boobs, so let's fix this thing here. And let's get the boobs over here. And we'll fix that later. So let's draw our nice eyes for chibis. As long as the eyes are super big, it should work with your chibi look. So I'm just gonna quickly draw whatever. And let's just quickly draw this. And shinies. More shinies. And more shinies. Okay. Because it has boobs, it's gonna be a girl. And with the ears, I just kind of go over here. And again, draw your marshmallow shape. Be like, yay. Eyes a face. Oh no, Phantom! Oh, I hope your Wi-Fi gets better. And then with chibis, somehow they still work with a tiny neck. So, yep. And then let's get that done. And I just love chokers so much. So I'm gonna draw her with a choker. And then let's do a shirt here. And little nubbies because I don't feel like drawing hands today. Unless people request it, I suppose. Little thumbs up. Yay, mitten hands. And then my signature Fua Fua t-shirt thing that I should probably eventually get myself one because I like it. And then your little legs being all cute. And she'll always wear little short shorts. Alright, alright, alright. I'll draw the hands. There we go. Then we got some little digits here. Oh, wait, I'm missing one. And let's get this one. And there we go. Does it mean I killed chibis because I burnt marshmallows last night? But they're so good. Oh yes, and today I'm wearing glasses because I didn't feel like putting contacts. So let's get me some glasses on here. And quickly draw my face here, my hair. I usually never, I used to draw my characters a lot with my glasses on, but now that I've learned how to put contacts, to me it's just like, yes, I can skip a thing to draw on. So but yeah, like if you look at my glasses from the top view, like my prescription goes like whoosh. And then this one goes like this. Because I am a -7 and a -5.25 it was. So I'm like super blind. Thanks, Kari. I need more water. So, you know what? I'm gonna use the same base, but for a guy. So let's do that. And I'm gonna be drawing light this time, which I haven't done in forever. So just to show you can have the same thing, just minus the boobs. So with light, because he tends to have this eye over here, so I'm gonna be using these. So with light, he is a demon, so he usually has this type of eye here. Oh, this music has League of Legends! Ah! That makes me happy! I just kind of put like random stuff. What if I had boobs? I mean, you can draw yourself with boobs too. Whoops. I giggled too much. My friggin' tablet just moved. Okay. Well, alright. So with the music, it's just kind of what I found that was royalty free, so I have literally no idea what's on there. So the fact that there's League of Legends makes me really happy. And with like, I want his little cute face like this. And he has the goatee. And guys tend to have nice thick eyebrows, which I'm a huge fan of. So let's give them nice thick ones. And what's your question, Justine? I'll try my best to answer any questions. Uh-oh. I think I made his head too big. Bah. It'll work. You know what? I want his box form, so let's do that. My favorite food? I literally just told that to Static yesterday. I have many. My first is definitely turkey. I adore turkey. And then it goes to sushi, and then it goes to pizza, and then tacos. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna draw his poofy tail as well. And I'm hoping I pronounce this right, but Amenthis? I do play League of Legends. I haven't played in forever. Well, I lied. I actually re-downloaded it last week to try it again to see what the difference was. So that's yeah. I'm level 30 on there, but that doesn't mean I'm amazing at it. I tend to not use the players, hello. I tend to not use the champions as what they're intended to. Like anything that's like jungle or whatever, I'll just do what I want, and it still ends up being awesome. So, yeah. Well, Hannah, with the hands, it does take a lot of practice. Like, honestly, I was a butt because for the longest time, I would just do the, you know, the signature poses of having your hand behind your back, or, oh, they're in my pockets, and I'm just like, I don't want to draw hands, so that's what I'm gonna do. So until I decided to kick myself in the butt to be like, yo dude, you gotta get better. So for myself, it was to really force myself to do things I hated, and that meant to draw hands. Yep. Cute little vest on light. Oh, I just love guys in vests. It's just so pretty. Well, Amenthis, I actually did stream some League of Legends stuff, but I think I kept it on hidden because I didn't think no one really liked my playing. Well, I mean, it's not like I don't find myself entertaining really to do video games and stuff. No, there's no collar on light right now because it's hard to draw a suit vestness and on a chibi body. It's almost a signature of a newbie. Yeah, definitely. So let's get him some fingers. Fingers. Boop. Oh. I love it so much. Yes. My words will tend to be very strange because I'm originally French and I've learned English, but the thing is, being bilingual, how do I explain this? It's very much hard to be very good at both of them perfectly. So I will very much struggle with staying in the one language. So that's a thing. Little fancy pants. He's so cute! Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta calm down. Yeah, just like Jules Chan says, the brain matches the words. Oh, I love him so much. Boop, 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 little fluffy tail. Yay! There's light. Oh, alright, well, we'll see you later, Cora. Whoops. So, as you guys can see, same base and both genders. Oh, I always went to French school and I spent so much time on the internet and I forgot to speak French. Oh. Yeah, I feel you. Like, honestly, when it comes to speaking it now, like, I still understand it 100%, but, if I have someone that comes from, like, Africa, and their French is much different than ours, so, like, I feel like I struggle to make myself clear, because the language are similar, but they do have different words as well. Yeah. Alright, so if I go back to my list, what am I missing here? Nope. There it is. Okay, so I did eyes, whoops, wrong thing. Eyes, gender, that, proportions kind of. Clothes, oh dear. That's a whole different thing. With clothes, it's very, very tricky. I will attempt my best, but I don't guarantee it. So let me just do a base here. I want... I want some movements on here. Poofy dress! You know what? Alright, you know what? Yeah, that would still work with the pose I'm doing. So let's get some nice movements on here. Arms are kind of long, but that's okay. It's just for teaching. Well, actually, Tristan, that's something that I cannot draw. I cannot draw monsters. I could try to draw dragons and stuff like that, but I suck at drawing monsters. Alright, so we're gonna use this base here to draw our clothes, because I can do from tight to loose to flowy to poofy. So, yeah. And I'm gonna use dark color. And I'm actually gonna move the base a bit higher over here. Alright, I'll see you later, Phantom. Welcome back, Kari. So when it comes to clothes, you gotta think of the gravity, the flow, and the wind, and all of the above for all of that stuff. So, you have some tight clothes, you got some loose fitting clothes, you got some super loose, like you're drowning in it clothes. So, let's say she's wearing a very flowy skirt that will fall on the butt. But she's moving, so we have the leg that goes over here, but then you also have her thigh, which will bring... It's so hard to explain clothes, guys! Like, even my first year teacher couldn't explain how to animate it, so now I'm just trying to figure out how to explain how to draw it. Because you have, like, the clothes that will kind of, like, form around the leg and then just kind of, like, swoop down. So again, like, swoops down. So, like, if I'm doing shading, I'm gonna have a nice, right here, but then it's gonna start to get shaded over here. And then all your waves. But then, let's actually remove this. But then you have a cute flowy skirt. Let's go over here. So you know how in anime they tend to have those like cute pleated skirts? So let's just go here. And we're just gonna add all of these here. Oh, I know how to do this? Okay, okay, okay. Okay. You want your skirt flowing like this. But then, because that they're moving, the gravity will go pull the clothes down over here. But will kind of flow over here. So let's go back to our pleated skirt. So again, like I said previously, it'll go here. So with the pleats, there tends to be a lot of movements here.
Make sure they're all dead before you leave.
And then your little pleats over here. Pleats, pleats, pleats. Yeah, this works. kind of want to show like the movement of the skirt. So like depending on the length, again, just follow your body and then just kind of go with that flow. You know what? Yeah, let's draw some Sailor Moon stuff. Well, she kind of looks like Jupiter with the colors that I did. And the boat, I usually just kind of draw it. And again, with the flow across the body and go. So let's do the little sailor thing here. And flow. And because with the Sailor Moon, you have like from the loose skirts and the, I don't even know how to call those things. Whatever this thing is. And then they have like really tight clothes over here. And then that weird creepy thing. So with tight fitting clothes, you'll notice that there's still some pleats where the movements go. So you want to make sure that you have that for them. And so yeah, movements, this thing. Ah. Too much ankle. And then we got the poofy things here. I guess it goes the same thing for the hair. Like everything in... Oh, she has so much flowy things. I feel like I'm missing something. The back bow! Oh my gosh, I'm such a derp. Okay. Close enough. Aww. Did you want me to draw my hair instead? Alright. Let's remove that then. We are making Sailor Row. Alright, alright. I need bigger boobs. I'm more busty than them. Oh, I always start with the eyes, so this is weird to start with the body. And my signature cross. And little heart thing. There we go. My hair is now there now. Like, I feel like I can explain more about the clothes, but I don't know how. Was there anything else that you were interested for the clothing, or was there something else? show the gloves next. Okay. Oh, you're forcing me to draw hands, aren't you? Alright, so let's do the gloves as Jules Chan's requested. Well, my League of Legends name is Rogue Ro, but I feel like a lot of people read it as Roguero, like Mexican or something. But it's just, I couldn't do any separations in that name, and I was like, I really just want to be like Rogue from X-Men and with my name, but it just sounded funny. But I still kept it for so many years, and I mean, I still do. But yeah. Oh, sure. Let me spell it for you. Yeah. No, you're not wrong at all. It wouldn't let me do capitals either. So I had to do it that way. And Naruto headbang thing. Stockings. Oh, I love stockings. Okay, yes, I want to do stockings. Okay, let's plop. Let's get rid of that. Let's draw some legs, shall we? Actually, legs is really fun to draw. Oh, so that's why you wanted me to draw that. Okay, these legs are looking a little bit too sexy. Maybe this is a bad idea. I think the kitty leggings were like this? I think so. I feel like I'm missing something. I want them to have cat paws because I said so. Oh, Valor! Sense? Oh. You guys are so nice. Well, actually, these leggings is what I'm wearing for my Lulu cosplay. If you guys have ever played the Final Fantasy 10, I'm actually trying very hard to cosplay as Lulu, and she has these like legging tights thing. And I've never had anything like that. Oh yes! I actually bought a couple of leggings, and there's some that are like the full pant looking ones, but then you have the ones I got from the Plus store, and they actually have this weird little rubbery band thing. And it just like sticks to your leg, and because the cosplay is going to be super dying of heat, I'm pretty sure they will stay there and stay put. Yes. Well, Kari, I'm putting all of my cosplay pictures and progresses on my Instagram. Like, I've already got quite a few on there, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's just the_rodraws, because everyone keeps taking my name. So I have to be like the official, the derp thing. Well, actually, at least if I check my phone, I might still have the photos of the leggings. So I can actually send that to you right now, probably. Oh yes, yes I do. Let me send that to you right now. That's my progress, that's my fluffy stuff. That's when I got my wig. And where is... My gosh, it takes too many pictures. Where is it? With my attention span, I'm oh, there it is. Yo, I started to take a lot of pictures because, like, as a plus size person, I didn't feel attractive at all. Because I'm like, a lot of the people out there don't want anyone fluffy, so I didn't feel like worthy of taking pictures of myself. But recently I started to take more pictures, and you know, I'm realizing I'm an okay looking person. So yeah, I kind of do it for my confidence, I guess. So that's why I took like the big jump, and to really even show on YouTube my cosplays as a plus size person. And so far a lot of people are very nice, and I haven't had any bad comments about it, so I'm actually really, really, really surprised. So it just makes me really happy that, you know, I'm fluffy and people still like the way that I look and who I am, and I could be makes me so happy. And I'm getting all emotional. Okay, I'm good. The menu on top of what's likes. Oh. Yeah, I don't drink either. Even oh, well, let me send you my Instagram, and then you can actually just see my face. I know a lot of people were just no, Saber. It was just for stalkers. I know it doesn't like PG-13 and I'm sorry. Yo, I totally would be totally good on getting slush right now. Oh, I want slush so bad now. Yes, I bought the Moogle a couple of years ago. And, kind of... I'll probably get slush tomorrow after work, because, I mean, I have the corner store close to my place, so it's all good. I refuse to get dressed today. I want to stay in my PJs. I forget if they have these things I keep up. No, I don't think I drew this right. Are they called garter beds? Thank you, Kari. Yes, PJs for life. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm drawing this correctly. Let me just research this because I feel like I didn't do anything right. How do we draw garter belts? Oh, I'm way off. Okay, no, okay, let me draw this on here. So they have this little flappy thing that connects to here, and that's how they stay on, unless you get a rubbery thing, and then that's how it works. Yep. I hypothetically did this one. I guess I could do lighting. Sorry. Oh, you want me to draw PJs? That's usually just tank top and underwear. guess winter PJs then. Okay, okay. I like what? Yeah, okay. That's gonna look super cute. And I want her to look like this. And like this. And like this. I'm gonna move this up here. Whoops. I think I might have to shrink a little bit. There we go. And yeah. Oh my gosh, your phone fell into the washer? Oh, dude. I'm hoping your phone is okay, because I would die on the instant. Well, I would physically die. I'm gonna draw you with a marshmallow face because I feel like it. So the line art's not looking too good because the pictures is very large on a small canvas. Winter PJs tend to like this. And so I like my winter PJs nice and loose, which are nice and comfy. Which they usually tend to kind of go over my hands. So they're like little fluffies. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, it almost touched the water. Okay. Draw little fingers because everyone wants me to draw my hands and I don't want to. And then usually PJs are nice and baggy. So let's draw that. Mine tend to kind of drag on the floor. Which is surprising because I'm 5'8". PJs shouldn't be dragging on the floor for me. Little toes. Wow. And let's erase this bit over here. Dreamlink, I am 5'8". I used to be 5'10" until I went to school for animation and spent 3 years crouching on an animation table, which had led me to shrink 2 inches. So now, I am 5'8". PJs for life. Well, I know how to sew now, so I can definitely fix my PJs. So I guess with this same picture, I can actually show how to do lighting. So let's pretend our sun is over here. And whoops. Wrong layer. So you kind of just want to, how do I say this? You want the light to caress the body, but that sounds so bad. Because you want to get it at every crevice and stuff like that. So like all of here, you know what, let's get our tail too. So this is the sun. And then depending on where your sun is will depend on where your lighting is. Right now mine is on the side, so let's just get a dark shadowy color that pops out. And then you want to have the shadows to hug the opposite side. And any wrinkles and whatnot, then that would be as well. So let's get that there. Let's hug that there. Boob shadow, body shadow, and goes there. Then you have her tail shadow, so we're gonna follow that here. The wrinkles, more wrinkles. And that's pretty much the basics for lighting that I do anyways. But it all depends on the type of shadowing that you want to do. Like this is, I believe, would be Kari, I do have Discord, but I don't have a page for myself. But I mean, if you make a fan club, I'd be happy to join in. I usually tend to stick at Unstatic's page as Discord. I'm mostly active on that, but I mean, I don't mind joining in stuffs. Like, I meant this. I didn't think I'd actually have a lot of people that would like my stuff, because I mean, I've had this channel for years and years and years. But the moment that I decided to collab with Static, like a lot of people have started to join in and stuff, so that was really, really exciting to see his fan like my stuff. But then also, even if a lot of people didn't come in because of Static, like I still help with like statics and stuff like that. So yeah. I am trying to find my Discord face. Streamer mode enabled. Okay. I don't know what that is, but that's fine. So, if anyone wants to add me on Discord or whatever's, that's my name. Static is insanely talented. He is the one that does the music from all the music videos that I've been doing so far. He is an amazing singer, and he has over 100,000 subscribers, which is mind-blowing because I don't think I'll ever reach that at any point. But he's super talented, he's super sweet. Like, I would definitely, I definitely suggest you to check him out. Yes, actually he did do the ice cream song. It was with him and his friends. A lot of people were wondering if I was the one that sang with him, but no. The song was actually made a long time ago with his friend, as said before. Let's remove that. But like, I do like to sing. I really do. It's just it's been a couple of years since I've sung on stage, and when it comes to lyrics, I will tend to mess them up because, like I said, I'm not originally English, so I will do a lot of stumbles, slurring, and blah blah blah. Yes, he actually, he's the one that did sing the It's Not Like I Like You song. He sang it with Amory. I think that's that's what it's called. Yes, Amory. So if you look at my videos, like, he's the one that sang that song. So I was very, very happy when he asked me to collaborate with him with that video, because he really did like my doodle style, which I tend to not really use for my YouTube videos because I didn't think people actually liked my doodle style very much. So yeah. But I was a dork, and because I really liked my character creations that I did, I dorkily photoshopped my bangs to be blonde like hers.